grown man years. We step into some grown man years. Conversation on some grown man years. Put your hands up on some grown man years. We puffin' on some grown man years. We sippin' on some grown man years. Come on. We vibin' on some grown man years. We lovin' on some grown man years. I know, you know, that you're down with me. You know, I know, that you're feeling me. Come on. Know that
we in the building.
Yes, we are.
We in the building heavy tonight.
Yes,
We are in the building heavy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is another incredible Grown Man Conversation, the visual podcast, because you can see us as well as hear us. Coming live from EQ Studios like we always do around this time on another Tuesday night. Great energy, great conversation, great topics. And before we get into that, let's get into this, all right? You know what it is. You know who it is. Peace and blessings to you all, beautiful people. It is your man, Tone X. I go by one half of the co-hosting team here, Grown Man Conversations. And, of course, I am joined by my incredible co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I would. I am the other half of this team. I am Y Square.
Y Square, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen, tonight it's a big deal, all right?
It is.
We're not going to tell you why it's a big deal just yet. You're going to have to stay with us until the end of the podcast, and we're going to let you know what's going on, all right? To the entire duration. You hear that Scrabble word? Duration
of the
what
show.
we're doing here. Tonight, we are joined by family, all right? We always talk about your health being your wealth, and one of the major contributors that had me change up my eating habits and take on a new lifestyle, all right, from eating everything at the buffet and not giving a damn about what I'm putting in my mouth.
My brother.
To looking at every animal that's moving in a different way, talk about I ain't gonna hurt you. All right.
My brother.
To having me mad at the government for lying to me about milk do the body good. It's one man responsible for that.
Right.
He goes by the name from the motherland, ladies and gentlemen. He goes by the name of Marathi. Marathi, what's going on, family?
Yes.
You know
Marathi
it.
should have some drums or something.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. I feel like throwing some rose petals on the floor.
Y'all, the ladies, don't he look like T'Challa? He look like the Black Panther.
I feel like asking you, is the royal penis clean? You remember that when he came about the water? Is the royal...
He came about the water.
What? Marathi got Africa on his back.
Yes.
Let you know he ain't playing. Anybody that wear a tracksuit with the continent of Africa on their back is letting you know, ladies, this ain't your normal roller coaster ride right here. This that motherland juice. And you might not be ready for that. But we going to get all into it tonight, man. We glad that you're here, baby.
Thank you, man.
You know, me and Yolanda didn't bring our surfboard because we see them damn waves over there. Okay? We see them waves over there, baby.
Ride to Miami.
Maybe we won't go home.
He said ride to Miami, did he?
Ride to Miami.
Ride to Miami on it.
Maybe we'll go get a stocking cap. There's some new now. Okay? You remember that new now. Murray's. Take you all the way back.
Right.
So your health is your wealth. That's not cliche, man. And if you look in our community, Dick Gregory said 5 of the top diseases in the black community could be registered, could be eliminated, controlled by proper diet, proper sleep, proper exercise, drinking water, which is hydrating yourself and alleviating that stress. Was he lying about that, Marathi?
No, he wasn't lying. It's really something that we have taken into, we've taken it for granted since they ushered in the fast food on us. Our elders, they realized that. Our grandfathers, our great-great-grandmothers, when they were out there in the fields.
Right.
Growing the food.
Right.
Out there building the houses. They were doing those things. They were eating watermelon. They were drinking water. They were keeping their bodies hydrated. And they was exercising by default because they were out there doing so much hard work.
Right.
But, when they brought in the fast food in on us, and then when we had these babies, we started giving these babies fries instead of mangoes and watermelons. We changed up the palate of how our bodies actually take in food. So then from there, this is what we see subsequently. We have we lead in high blood pressure, diabetes, strokes, cancers, and things like that in the community. So Dick Gregory, may y'all rest his soul, may he rest in eternal peace forever.
Yeah.
He was 100% correct.
He was on top of it. He was on top of it. I always say you can control your health by what's on the end of your fork. Is that a true statement?
It's 100% true.
You are what you eat.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
I mean, never mind.
Right.
There you go.
I remember when Maratha told me, he said, Tone, I'm gonna change over to that vegan lifestyle. And I said, what exactly, Maratha, is a vegan? Because I had heard about it, but I wanted Maratha to break it down. He said, well, basically, you don't eat nothing with a face. And I said, you don't eat nothing with a face? And he said, no. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you right now,
You gotta eat something with a face.
that vegan thing ain't I ain't gonna be 100% unless I put a bag over there. Okay,
A bag over my head.
because she got one. She got a soul too. So, boy, I'm behind the 8 ball already. And then Maratha broke it down. I said, okay, I can be vegan now. I can be vegan. I can make good health choices. You talk about
the animals.
you talk about the grandmama and the granddaddy in the field, and they was in them gardens.
That's right.
And gardening is something that we've gotten away from. It's almost like taboo now. Ain't nobody messing with no garden. But if we think back, it was something about that food that your grandmama pulled out that garden. Them vegetables tasted better.
That's right.
Whatever she cooked tasted better. And your grandmama was putting you on the original vegetable plate, wasn't she?
She was. We were plant-based lifestyle. The vegan lifestyle was nothing new to us. It's something that we've been doing for years and years. It's just that when it was reintroduced to us after they brought us into the whole fast food lifestyle, we kind of forgot that way. But, I mean, we grew up in a time where I'm a 70s baby. We're all 70s babies.
Right. Well, he's not.
See, but you look.
You look like one, though,
but
baby.
she don't point no
No,
finger.
but he looks like a
Right, but she over there talking about he's not. You don't do
You
that.
should be proud of your age.
No, you don't do that. Go ahead, Maratha. Go ahead, Maratha.
Hey, but look, the elders, especially our grandmothers, they had us at their feet. We were shucking corn, plucking peas.
Yeah.
They were actually teaching us a way of life to continue to bring it to the generations. But it got lost or got derailed based off America bringing in McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. So once they figured out that chemical development to be able to get us off of that, again, subsequently, this is why we're in the situation that we're in. You can go into any third world country. Y'all know I lived in Africa for 11 years. You can go to any other country, and you can see that our people don't look the same way that we look here in America. But we could take it even lesser than that, Tone. We can compare the Nation of Islam and the Christianity churches as far as health and wellness and how our people look in America based off of the continents and the physical attributes of how we look. You can look at the Nation of Islam and tell that they have always practiced health and wellness. You can look at the Christianity church and we lost our way somewhere after Martin Luther King and everybody passed away to what we look like now. Am I making sense?
A
Yeah.
lot of it.
So there's something that we have to get back to. We have to get back to that aspect. Everybody's not going to be a vegan. Everybody's not going to be plant-based.
And we ain't telling everybody that.
We're not telling everybody to do that. We're telling everybody that we got to go back into the earth and we got to start eating more fruits and vegetables to get our bodies back in order.
Boy, you come from the earth and you're going back into the earth. There's something special about what comes out that dirt. Because everything that comes out that dirt that you put into your body, it gives life.
That's right.
You see how the sun affects the plants, and you see what happens. We are all connected, and we're all connected to nature. And I think a lot of people really don't get that. But I also think, like you were talking about, I always used to say tradition to get you killed. We have been taught that this is how you eat. Okay, you eat 3 times a day, maybe 4, maybe 5 meals a day. You eat everything off your plate. Meat and potatoes get you strong, and milk is what make your bones big. But then you get older And what I tell people is do your research. Like, don't take nobody's story
Right.
for face value. We got all this technology. Everybody like to Google everything. Go Google some of the facts about what we're talking about and then see how you feel about it. When I found out that the only person, and it ain't even a person, the only benefactor of milk is the calf. I say, boy, y'all used to have me walking around here with milk mustaches.
That's exactly
You remember the
what it is.
campaign?
I
Had the
remember
milk
it.
mustache?
Right.
And remember,
Remember it.
got milk? Remember that? Milk does the body good. And then you start using common sense principles. If milk make the bone so strong, why is there so many elderly around here with canes
That's right.
and walkers bent over? But the thing is, some people can see the truth and still, because how they were brought up, because of what they used to, still won't accept it.
Right. But what I appreciate about it is because when we were introduced to the vegan lifestyle, it wasn't something that was forced against us. It actually made us intrigued by the vegan lifestyle from the events that you all were doing, the Vegan Vibe music series.
Yes.
And we wanted to know more. And when we went to that event and we got a chance to taste the amazing food that still tastes like meat, it still well, I won't even say that it tastes better than meat, but still had the consistency of meat, because that was one of the main things that I was hesitant about. Is it going to taste good? Is this going to feel like meat? Is it going to feel like grass or what in my mouth?
Yes.
And you introduced us to a whole lifestyle of not only from, the healthy things that we could be taking, which we're going to get into in a minute, like the sea moss and the moringa and those things, but also the healthy eating, and introduced us to chefs and people who had, years of experience as vegans or even, fixing vegan food to give us a taste of what it really is. And so it was like a life-changing experience for us. And for me, I know for myself personally. And I thank you for that. And I think sometimes that's the biggest myth or the stereotype that comes along with it. They look at the word vegan and that's like gotten trendy now.
Yes.
And to me, it's really more of a lifestyle. It's like, do you want to be healthy? Do you want to see your kids and your grandkids and their grandkids? Do you want to stop some of the diseases that are happening in your body? So, to me, I think those are some of the important factors about just having a healthier lifestyle, going plant-based. And now everybody is doing, like from restaurants and,
Yes.
fast food restaurants and all of that. You're seeing it pop up more, but do you think, is that really plant-based or are they trying to fool us?
First of all, I'll speak on the fact that you said that a lot of our people, especially within our communities, they always asking if the vegan lifestyle, the plant-based lifestyle was a good tasting way. And I like to bring statistics out when we speak about that. Because in America right now, African Americans lead in the plant-based vegan lifestyle. But then you take the genders out, the African American woman is leading the way in America in the vegan lifestyle. One thing we know about our African American women, they always been able to cook, right?
Right.
So therefore, now these sisters are only taking this food, this vegan plant-based food, and they are putting the right spices and the other things that they would have put in meat. They're taking it out and they're giving plant-based options to be able to still give you that. That's what Chef Joya, that's what Chef Jewel, that's what Tabitha Brown, that's where so many of our great sisters out here that's making this food. They're like, okay, now I can go back into the kitchen, and because the black woman is, like Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the black woman is a doctor and she is the nutritionist in the family. She's the first one.
Right.
Based off of what she makes in the kitchen for the family. So once she learned it, and once more black women are learning this, they're like, okay, all right, cool, I can make this, and then it can be a better option for us to be able to eat and to be more healthier. Now, going to what you spoke about with these companies in America jumping onto this wave. I seen this wave coming in 10 to 11 years ago. Because I've been in it for so long, I knew that because of America being a capitalistic society, that there was not going to be a fast food restaurant by the time it really took off that was not going to have a plant-based vegan option for
Something.
people, because they're not going to allow that market to pass by them, and they don't make money.
Right.
Is there anything ever about the fast food restaurants that have ever been healthy for anybody? No, it's not. So as those vegan options that they're giving or the plant-based options they're giving at the fast food restaurants, it's for meat eaters. It's for people that still eat meat to say, okay, well, I can taste that. Most people that I know, that are true quote unquote vegans, they won't go to Burger King because that bun is not vegan.
Right.
That bun still has eggs and every other thing in it. You get where I'm coming from? Certain things that they can't eat in the fast food restaurant that won't allow them to be able to go. That doesn't mean that it's not benefiting many people. Because if you give me a Beyond Burger,
Right.
or a
like
regular,
That's
right, a Beyond Burger or a regular red meat burger, you can break it on down. Red meat stays in your body for 30 days,
30.
or even maybe might be longer depending on how you pound it up. That plant is coming out. It might be a processed plant, but it's coming out a lot faster than that red meat is coming out of your body. So anybody that eats the plant-based burger is going to eliminate a lot faster out their system than red meat. So there is some benefit, but it's not for me. It's nothing that I'm going to sit there and be eating from Burger King. I go to Oh My Soul. I go to the real vegan restaurant.
We know where you go.
Right.
Okay. You go over there with the South African people be cooking up. I remember I met them for the first time. I said, "Y'all from South Africa?" Marathi was like, "Yeah, Tone, they are from South Africa." I was like, "They look like they from Ballantyne." But you telling me they from South Africa? Okay then. All right, Marathi. Right. Well, let me go ahead and tell you something.
Look, Alan Behringer says, he was like, "You right, Marathi." He was like saying, "What's up to you too, homie?"
Peace. What's going on with your big homie?
Let me tell you something. I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken when them plant-based nuggets came out because they've been doing research on them for 2 years with Beyond Meat. And I said, I'm going to try it. I got to see what I got to see.
Yeah.
Boy, I went and got 6 of them. I said, look.
You say 6 of them.
6 of them. Now listen, first of all, they need to taste like something because they damn near $7.50 for 6.
Yeah, the $7.50.
And that's the first thing right there. That's the first thing.
Absolutely.
Okay? You can get 10 nuggets off the dollar menu. At McDonald's, you can almost $8 for 6 of these. They better do something. I tasted them. Now, I'm going to tell you something about that. I know it's fast food. But boy, let me tell you something. Late night, about 11:15.
You can work with it?
I'll pull up in that drive-thru. And they say, welcome to KFC. Give me 6 of them plant-based nuggets.
Tore those little chicken
You want the fries? Nope. You want a drink? Nope. Give me them high-ass nuggets.
You know it.
Okay?
We got to shout out right quick our Facebook family that's tuning in, that's watching, as well as our Instagram family that's tuning in and watching. Thank you. Miss Queen. Hey, Miss Earlene, Miss Queen.
That's Queen Cookie right there.
Yes, Queen Cookie.
In Ohio. Let me tell you the story behind Queen
But let me
Cookie.
tell you, so today is her 45th birthday.
No, baby. That's why I said I want to tell you the story behind Queen Cookie.
Her 45th day.
Queen Cookie, when we would go to Ohio, Monique would have Queen Cookie open up the comedy show.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And Mr. Dennis, her husband, real cool. Mm-hmm. And Queen Cookie was listening to me on live one day. Yeah. And I was like, y'all need to go watch What the Health on Netflix. Just watch the documentary. That's all I'm telling you. Just watch it. Uh-huh. And Queen Cookie went and watched it. And the next day she came on and she said, look, I'm not eating no more meat. This is a 24-hour turnaround from watching it one day to the next day. She said, I said, well, I'm going to be your accountability partner if you really going to do it. Mm-hmm. And now, her 45th day.
With no meat.
Wow.
And she's 72 years old.
72
you see what I mean?
Yes.
years old.
And I was telling people, if you just watch the documentary, ain't nobody trying to force no lifestyle on you.
No, we're not.
All right? The government has forced
That's right.
a lifestyle on you,
right.
But you don't look at it like that.
That's right.
We're not trying to force anything on you. What we're trying to do is show you if there's anything to help you with your longevity in the physical, then I would ask you to go check it out. That's right. It's just like when you go to a library and you check out a book, you read it, all right, but you got the information.
That's right.
You see what I mean? You buy a car, they tell you to get the Carfax. Why? So you can see what's going on with the car. That's not to deter you from buying the car. That's just supposed to help you to know what's going on with the history of the car. The government don't give you no Carfax on the food.
That's right.
So then a couple of years down the road, you get your Carfax when you in there talking to that doctor, and he like, look, whoop, the whoop, the whoop, the whoop, and westernized medicine is not going to heal you. It's going. You go to a doctor right now and be like, hey, you think a plant-based to help me with this high blood pressure. He gonna be like, I don't know about that, but these pills
Right.
that you gonna take every day is what's going because that's the way it is. So all I'm saying is, if you haven't watched the documentary, go look at What the Health. But another thing, anything that you can do to help you last longer and be better.
That's
Better on this earth.
While you lasting longer. You
That's
hear people
what we
say,
want.
my grandmama used to eat pork, and she was 99. And I'd be like, well, how was them last years, though?
That's right.
Was she 99 with 20 bottles of pills in the medicine cabinet?
Or was she 99 and her
walking,
legs was cut
still
off?
driving and talking
And her
to your
ankles
shark?
fit.
That's right.
Or was she like Big Mama on Soul Food? Big
right.
Mama wanted that piece of ham and then they had to cut her feet off.
That-
Why am I laughing? That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Go ahead.
But they had to cut her feet off. Big Mama
you're
wanted
comedian.
and ain't nobody at the Thanksgiving table say Big Mama can't have no ham.
That's right.
They let her go ahead and do it. So it's that mentality that's hurting us. Me and Yolanda, I'm telling you right now, we about to be 110% off everything. My last hurdle, because once I got off past that cheese, I said, oh, I'm in the home stretch. But it's still that salmon though.
The salmon, it be calling you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It do be calling.
I
me
swim
every
right
now and
upstream with it.
then. It do
That
call
salmon,
me every
boy.
now and then.
But you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, Yolanda. Go.
Right up
Once you
with
put it, I'm swinging right there with the bay. I'll be like this. I will be, Yolanda, cook this. Ramadan is coming in April. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go through Ramadan, and when I come through Ramadan, I'm gonna
That's
let
when
the
you're gonna
fish
give it
go.
out.
Okay.
Look,
I'm gonna go
so
ahead and let
Miss
the fish go.
Queen
Okay.
Cookie
powerful.
says she says her blood pressure and glucose and BP has lowered since she has been. So are you, and Queen Cookie, are you practicing vegan or just plant based, or kind of tell us what you've done? Put your comment in there so we can understand what exactly you are doing, because that's inspirational. At 72 years old, you decided to make a lifestyle change 45
At
days
72,
ago.
which means it's never too late,
It's
Mariah.
never too late.
Never too late.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I first of all I want to commend Queen for even jumping into a lifestyle at 72, because I've spoken to many elders. They were like, "What you talking about? I ain't even trying to hear none of that." you
Right,
know? And
right.
so for her to be at 72, that means that the message stuck with her.
Right.
What the health message actually stuck with her. And so the Creator of the Bible says, "Many called, but few are chosen."
Right.
So a lot of people can hear those facts and they may still go against that. But for her to be 72 and to give a testimony that her high blood pressure, her glucose, and what else she did?
It was the high blood pressure and her glucose. That's what she said. All of that lowered.
It
And
all
her
went
BP.
down.
Yeah.
At 72.
Right.
You can only give a testimony of that because there's so many of those testimonies out here, and you just have to be conscious and aware of it.
Yeah.
So I commend her for that.
We give a hand clap for Queen Cookie.
Yes, Queen Cookie. Keep doing it. Keep doing
And
it.
one thing that stuck with me about the documentary is when they said, as soon as you stop eating meat, immediately there's a shift
Yeah, it is.
on the inside of your body. Immediately it starts to benefit you.
does.
Not a week, not 2 weeks, a month, immediately. And we used to do no meat Mondays for people. Be like, well, you ain't
Meatless
trying,
Mondays.
Yeah, you ain't trying to give up meat. Well, let's try to see if you can do it 24 hours on a Monday and see how you feel. And I can attest to it. There is a difference. There is a difference. And there's so much good food that you can eat with the vegan lifestyle. Once you get into it, you don't miss it.
No, you don't.
Because they can make anything taste good, and it's all natural. It's all live food.
That's right.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's all live food. Chef Jewel got a macaroni and cheese right now.
It'll knock your socks off.
I eat the whole pan. I sit there and you keep scooping every time you go by the kitchen.
That's
and
right.
he be like, man, I done sat here and ate a half a pan. So the food is good. You know what I
right.
mean? The food is good. And not just that, what about with COVID going on now? Your immune system needs certain things that can help it, and processed stuff ain't the move. You know, when I hear people say, I got the jab, and I got the booster cable, you know what I mean? But then I'd be like, but you're still eating what you want to eat. That should go hand in hand, because God gave you an immune system.
That's right.
That's dope. But you got to feed it the right stuff.
That's right.
But it starts with the mindset, like we were saying earlier. If they don't realize, if that mind is still convinced that that's not the best thing for them, or that's not going to change their situation. Sometimes it's hard for people to change and do that.
What's that thing you used to say?
A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. That's what my dad used to always say.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah,
That's
say
a
that-
T-shirt right there. Say it again.
A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. So
force 'em.
we can force them and tell them all day long, this is what you need to do, and show them facts and everything. But if they're not convinced and in their mind, then they're not going to do it. And a lot of times they don't change until something affects them.
Right, something with the health,
and
something
then
bad with the health.
and then they're able to see the results of whether they came to see the healthy dope man for some
Dope man.
moringa, some sea moss, some soursop, or all of those great things, which we're going to get into later too.
Right,
About the show.
and if you got a comment, make sure you hit us up.
Please
so we
do.
can read your comment to the people, because we got technology over here.
Yes.
You don't have to squint. It comes right across the screen. For somebody who says, you know what, my joints feel better and body inflammation is gone. You hear that?
Yes.
Wow.
Jennifer
Yes.
Cook
That's
says,
amazing.
I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but the majority of my meals are more veggie
Veggie
laden.
laden.
My family thinks I'm crazy. No,
Wow.
ma'am. No, you're not. You can let me tell you something.
And she says
That's
that's how
amazing.
she lost a significant amount of her weight is by going
Queen
with
Cookie?
veg. No, this is what Jennifer Cook,
yeah.
the rest of her message.
Wow.
Dave
She
Ramsey
didn't
got
tell
a philosophy that says, Dave Ramsey is the gentleman from Total Money Makeover. He says, live like no one else, so later on, you can live like no one else. Which means when you're trying to get out of debt, there's certain things you might do. He said, if your friends don't think you're crazy and your parents or your family don't think you need counseling, then you ain't doing it right.
Right.
So when she said her family thinks she crazy, that means she's
You're
doing, it right.
right.
Doing it right.
Keep
That
doing
means
it,
you're doing
Jennifer.
it right.
You're
So
doing
you
it
keep
right.
doing it because you are the benefactor.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're the
Absolutely.
benefactor. Suppose somebody watching right now, they say, okay, you know what? I want to try it. And one thing I say that I heard Common say, take the titles off. I'm a vegetarian. I'm vegan. I'm pescatarian.
That's right.
Just tell people you're trying to eat better, just like she said. Just tell people you're trying to eat healthy and eat better. What is a way where someone can ease into it? What suggestions would you give somebody to ease into it?
Tonex, one of the first things I want to speak about is language within our communities, right? And I've spoken and I've said this on many occasions to many of my people. We have a problem when we use this word try. We use this word try, right, Tone? And it's like, we be like, oh, I've been trying to lose weight for 15 years. I've been trying.
Right.
Try has become a handicap.
Like a crutch.
A
A
crutch
crutch,
to us.
yeah.
Because you can always say I'm trying, but you're never succeeding.
Right.
But if you say I'm doing or I'm in the process of doing, it triggers the
Triggers.
mind a little bit differently than trying, because trying is like always a struggle. I'm trying. Man, we've been trying for 450 years.
You see where we're
Right.
at?
Right.
You see
Hey,
where
hold
we
on,
at?
Marathi. Say I'm trying. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what you hear
What
when
you
somebody
hear.
say I'm trying. Go ahead and say it.
I'm trying.
Crickets. Well, if you tried, you need to come on out here and look at Christy Williamson.
Christy
What's
Love.
up,
What's going
Christy
on,
Love? She says, hey, family, can't wait to see you all at the Vegan Vibe Music Series
Without
May
a shadow of a
15th.
doubt.
That's gonna
That's
be off the
right.
hook.
Y'all better get your boots if you haven't already gotten them.
And it's
That's
like
right.
Yolanda said, it's a mindset. You
Yeah.
stop talking about trying and say I'm doing.
Yes.
Right.
And what's a good first step?
A good first step is always this. Take it back to what your grandma and them did. Pinto beans, cabbage, cornbread, yams.
Boy,
Take it back to the
that's a
soul
plate right there.
food veggie plate.
That's a plate right
Black
there.
eyed
And
peas.
black eyed peas, greens, and get your taste buds back used to what you used to eat before you started eating fast food.
Before you went in that drive-through.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Wake up that memory.
Yeah.
And then we go from there. Then if you want to add, say that so you like Salisbury steak. Then that's where you go and get the Beyond Meat and say, okay, I'm going to do a Salisbury steak with all that, this, that, and the third. I'm going to take Beyond Meat and I'm going to make it.
It's a Salisbury steak.
Because it's all
you
about
can do
seasoning.
It. It's it.
That's what it is.
And
That's
it's,
what I
it
learned.
tastes just like
That's
that
what I have
Salisbury
learned.
steak. Now I'm telling you.
That's what happens. So we have to take it back to the foundation of what we were. And then we can then build off of that. Because this whole thing about they taking the word vegan and they have complicated everything for our community. People be like, oh, I'm trying my best to be vegan. I'm trying my best. And then I'll be like, no, We already knew this lifestyle.
Right.
Go back to what your grandmas them were already doing. Our grandmothers, our elders have had more plant-based meals in all of their years than most people have in the last 10 years of their life.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They've been doing it. They've been doing it. Let me tell y'all something. In our community, you can go to any elder that you want to go to. Any elder you want to go to. You ask them, gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, inflammation. Those used to be called the rich man diseases.
Wow.
They didn't even exist whenever we didn't even have those diseases.
Because you was eating that meat.
That it was the European white males, like he ate that, so he had the gout, he had the inflammation, he had the high blood pressure. It was called the rich man disease because they could afford the meat. Subsequently, we couldn't, but by default, we were more healthier because all we ate was a more plant-based lifestyle.
See, you're learning tonight, baby. Information is the new currency, and that's so true. Because when you think back to your elders, like you said, your grandma, man, I remember my mom used to have a garden, and for whatever reason, the food that came out the garden just tasted better. Mm-hmm. You'd look forward to that food because you'd start being like, did this come out the garden or the store? My mom be like, no, that was in the garden. Boy, I know that. And it's a mindset, but that food tastes better because that food is giving you life. One thing that Marathi taught, well, I remember Yolanda, we was riding to Asheville. And I said, Marathi, we need to stop, get some breakfast this early. And Marathi say, well, we can find somewhere to get some fruit. I say, man, I'm just find me somewhere. I'm going to get me 2 hard-boiled eggs. And I thought I was doing it. I thought when I threw that out there,
You said you gonna eat that baby
I thought I was
embryo.
doing it. So Marathi say, let me tell you what you're eating when you eat a hard-boiled egg. And I say, what, Marathi? He said, a dead baby embryo. I said, a what? He said, yeah, that is a dead baby embryo. And I said, let's go get some oranges and some granny apples. You remember that, Marathi?
I remember.
Me and Marathi laughed 10 minutes going through Shelby. We laughed so hard we was about to cry. I said, a dead baby embryo? Well, that's the hell with them eggs. And when I got home, asked Yolanda, I had some hard-boiled eggs because that was my go-to. I thought I was healthy. Yeah. All of them went in the trash. I said, all you embryos can get in this plastic bag right now. You're going for a ride.
You got to go.
You out of here. Weezy out of here. Like that producer say, Weezy out of here. You gone. And I ain't had one since. And I thought I was somebody who could never come off no cheese omelet. Boy, that was my go-to.
He made the best cheese omelet, too.
Boy, that was my go-to. But now, like my man, JB Smooth, who's a vegan, Big Bub,
that's right.
who's a vegan, look good, and JB Smooth look good. He endorses the no egg or whatever it is.
Yep.
You know, I haven't. Just egg. I haven't tried it, but
I've tried that before. It's good. Yes,
very
good.
It's
good.
And it ain't no little embryos in there.
No, it's no embryos in there.
When you, because I felt he was looking at me. I said, I can't do
It
this.
wasn't a girl.
I
Probably
can't
was a
do
girl
that.
embryo.
She, something.
That was one of them.
One of them genders was looking. I felt so bad after Marathi broke it down. I said, I am violating these kids.
Yeah.
You can't do it no more.
I can't eat the babies.
You can't eat the baby.
We said baby, please say the baby. I can't eat the babies. Yolanda, I told Yolanda, don't you eat no more babies. You don't get no more mouth treats until they get out your system. Okay? Gotta be clean right here.
You got to be clean.
I'm already pushing the vegan envelope by eating something with a face.
Oh, best believe it's clean around here, baby.
Better kick me out the committee right now
Love
for
it,
that.
scattered, smothered, double covered.
So you ain't no hash browns, Waffle House girl. So I see you got a job here, a couple jars,
Yes.
and some stuff that you bought with you in bags.
Absolutely.
And it all look healthy.
Yes.
Okay.
So what do we have here?
What is this?
Well, first of all, shout out to my business partner, Clint Douglas. Clinton Douglas.
Clinton.
Also one of the people that
See,
helped.
did it.
Yeah. He's my brother, and we launched a sea moss company here in Charlotte where we provide bulk sea moss in the regular form, and we also provide it in the gel form. So this is Kikaboni. Kikaboni means organic in Swahili.
Kikaboni.
Kikaboni.
You can use that in Scrabble and kill them.
That's right.
Okay? That's it. It's over. Put that down there.
So that's where the name derived from. It means organic.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I just learned that. I was today years old when I learned that.
Yes.
Awesome.
And so what we did was, first of all, shout out to Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi was the spirit or the reincarnated spirit that made sea moss what it is today.
Right.
He started to speak about it, and if he was here, well, I'm sure he's still here in another form, but if he was here physically to see what he said about sea moss gel and the benefits and what it's now doing for people health-wise and entrepreneur-wise,
right,
he would be like, wow, I didn't know that it was going to take off like this. So sea moss is one of those type of plants out the sea. Now we speak about a lot of superfoods that come off the earth, but we don't talk about what's in the sea. The same way that a lot of our people eat animals that regurgitate the vegetation off the top of the earth,
right,
we do that also through the sea. So a lot of people eat the fish, they eat shrimp and all this type of stuff, but there's also vegetables down there that's very, very good for our system that are superfood vegetables.
Which is the
sea moss is one of those vegetables.
Now, I hear there's 110 minerals that the body needs daily, and this sea moss has 99.
Yes, it does. It actually is 102.
Okay. Well, let me hand clap it, baby, because you said that real strong.
It's 102 of the minerals that the body actually needs. And the way
Name
that
102, Maratha.
I wish I could.
But you better not name them. I'll run out of here if you name 102. I mean tonight. I'll knock all this stuff over if you do that.
Hey, let me go to my brain.
I'll be like, he like Rain Man, Yolanda.
Right.
He like Rain Man. Go ahead, though, man.
But the way I like to break down sea moss gel is it is a oil, like the oil for your car.
Right.
And you need that oil to be able to make sure that everything runs the correct way. That's what sea moss gel actually does for our internal system.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's like giving your pancreas, your kidneys, your heart, your lungs, is giving it everything that it needs to continue to run smoothly. So you just take a tablespoon of this a day. We have agave and cinnamon in ours. We don't put any fruit or anything in it. We don't want it to ferment. So it's agave and a cinnamon, and we have a very dope taste. And this is yours.
Now hold on. Let me be a brand ambassador. Okay. And also, real quick, let me do this.
Oh, and it smells good. It smells like a candle.
Yeah, but you can't burn it. Don't put no wick in it.
I'm not.
Yolanda had it rubbed on behind her ears like oils.
Oh, but you can put it on your face.
I was going to say, I could
put it on my face.
She does it like a facial.
Yeah.
She used to do that.
You can put it on your face.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke.
It's a lot you can put on your face. Hey, look, we're talking about this purple sea moss right here.
I love it.
That's right.
And I want to also say this. I want to send peace, blessings, love, and respect, and some positive energy out to Clinton.
Yes, definitely.
Because Yolanda told me what was going on with his father.
That's right.
And so I want to send that out to him, man, because Clinton is family.
He is.
Right.
Him and Ursula.
We have grown into a strong relationship that I often look forward to seeing that brother and his wife, which is Port City roots.
Yeah.
Port City.
So you know. So I just wanted to send that out to him, man. And,
Absolutely.
let him know that we thinking about him. And, of course, we send prayers up, you know. And Allah is the best knower, but we still send prayers up. That doesn't make it any easier
That's right.
when you get into that situation. Now, I'm going to tell you all about this. Why? Because I take it every day. I put it in a smoothie. Sometimes I sneak it in food. If I got some brown rice or some vegetables, I throw it in there and mix it up. It don't even matter. I put it on a burger, or I just get cute and stick a spoon in there and back out and be done with it. Every day I have begun using sea moss gel, and it's amazing.
That's
I
right.
sleep better. It keeps you regular. And we ain't got to that.
Jennifer.
It keeps you regular. You hold on to that, but we got something.
Yeah, we got something
about
else.
to knock your socks off on that regular. Okay? Because I called Maratha today and say, bring me some more of that.
Yeah.
Because every morning Okay, I got an appointment.
That's right.
It don't matter what's going on.
It don't matter what's
you got
going
an appointment.
on.
You can feel it too.
You can
Your
feel
stomach be like, it's like a clock.
It's like a clock.
Like, all right, Tom.
You got a meeting in the ladies'
It's
room.
moringa time. It's moringa time. Okay? I go what?
Everything else.
I look forward to it, boy. When you get older, you be like, oh yeah, I'm regular. I feel good about myself. I am not backed up. I am
Right, and that's a real
regular.
thing when you get older, because you
It
definitely do
It
want to
is.
be regular. I feel you. That's why I said I agree. 'cause
It is.
that's a
And
good thing. I'm
sometimes,
regular too.
Maratha, sometimes, and I don't know why, maybe you can tell me. Sometimes you sit down and your stomach be like, and you feel it go down.
Yeah, you do.
Is that all of the toxins and what you be carrying around? Because a lot of people don't know about that either.
Well, the average American, when they die, they have 40 pounds of excess fecal matter in their stomach.
What? 40 pounds?
40 pounds. So, really, the average American is full of shit.
Hey, wow. Literally and figuratively.
Okay?
Figuratively.
Dang.
Because of the amount of dead animals that they put in their bodies cannot process it fast enough out the system. So if somebody's eating red meat or any type of pork or any dead animals 3 times a day, that means if you're eating sausage
Bacon
and
for
bacon,
breakfast.
whatever you eating for lunch and whatever, if it takes 30 days, that's 3 times what? 30. If you're doing that for a certain amount of time, the body can't get rid of it. It's just building up in the colon. That's why we lead in colon cancer in America.
And do people understand when that swells up in your ankles? That is because the toxins can only come out 2 ways. It either comes out from here or you sweat it out.
That's right. That's right.
When it ain't got nowhere to go, it start to settle. And that's when
That's
you
when that
see
gout.
them ankles get thick. And we be like, oh, my ankle swole up. So, and here goes something. Like, we never attribute that to what we're eating.
Yeah.
The only time that comes back to that is when you go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And he say, hey, you might want to ease up on some of that pork because your blood pressure going high. But we've been telling you that, Big Mama, for 4 years. Every family reunion, we telling you that. You ain't listen to us, but then you go to the doctor. Now you don't. And then sometimes it's so bad with our conditioning. It's detrimental or hurtful to our health, and we still eat it.
Yeah, we
still eat it.
We have a thing where we go through a thing, Tone and Yolanda, where we bury our cousins, our uncles from heart disease and diabetes, and then we go right downstairs to the basement and eat the same thing that buried them.
Right.
It's the same exact
Every
thing.
repast for a black funeral got chicken.
Absolutely.
Fried chicken. It's there. And I used to do this joke. Yolanda can tell you. I used to say, fellas, if your lady cook for you and 4 nights out the week it's fried, she trying to kill you.
She trying to take you out the earth.
Okay? You better go check your goddamn life insurance policy. Or she done slid up in there as the beneficiary. She trying to get you out of here. Fried chicken on Monday. Fried chicken on Tuesday. Fried pork chop on Wednesday. Fried, god dang, boo. We got a goddamn oven over here. Can you put anything in that oven and stop
bake
dipping it in that grease? Then you can go to the state fair and get your fried Snicker bar. They're trying to kill us, Maratha.
They trying to take us out.
It's a special night.
What's up, Port City? Ricky Lewis
It's
saying
Ricky
Port.
the port. We grew up on something. Christian said my lupus went undetectable when I stopped eating meat and started taking
Taking
moringa.
moringa.
That's a powerful.
Wow.
That's a powerful
Yes.
testament, right?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very.
And if you
very
look at
powerful.
on What the Health, Yolanda, you remember at the end, all of those people that he went to visit with the medicine and the one lady couldn't hardly walk it, all them people had gotten better because they started a plant-based lifestyle.
Start a plant-based lifestyle. But I want to tell y'all something. This is something that we and I was just speaking about this at a vendor event that I was at. We pride ourselves on Black History Month. We, of the inventions and all the things that we did to be able to build America up to what it is.
Right.
But there's an elephant in the room that we skip, and that's the history of our health and how our health has declined since we came into America,
Right.
all the way up to where we are now.
Right.
See, we got to start this new thing going on now, Tone X, that we're going to start where now, let's say we're giving these facts on Black History Month, by the time you come back next year into Black History again, you should be able to say, I got off of 5 medications.
Yeah.
Because I switched up something that I was eating. We have to change the dynamics of our history when it comes to our health.
That's true.
The same way that we concentrate on our health, our history when it comes to being able to make the life. Well, you talk about that continuously. We have to start concentrating on our health. We have to change the dynamic and shift that paradigm over in order for us, because how are we going to talk generational wealth if we're not here
If
long
you
enough
don't
to
have
pass
any
it down?
generational health, come on now.
You got to pass down
You
some
can't.
generational health
We have to pass it
Period.
to
down.
get to the generational
Generational
wealth.
wealth.
That's the only way we're going to be able to do it.
Who listening though? Who
Yeah.
is really listening? Because somebody right now saying, Tone, Maratha, Yolanda, I hear you.
But I don't hear
But
you.
God damn it, that Chick-fil-A sandwich,
On the edge.
okay, and that lemonade is on my ass. Now, you
There is
remember
something in
Muhammad Ali?
lemonade. They got crack in that lemonade, for real.
When Jamie Foxx was playing Bundy. I mean,
Said the white
and he said, look. You remember he said, look. I give up that pork. But the white women. He said, goddamn, I don't know how you do that. No, how you do the white women now? That pork, I'll let that go. But the white women. That's how some of us do that Chick-fil-A. I tell you what you do though. You go Google how much sodium is in a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah.
Google that.
Yeah.
And look at that number. Looking like somebody's credit score. And then you take your ass in that long ass line. Now they got the best customer service. I will tell you that.
Oh, they do. Because they closed on Sunday. They respect the
Chick-fil-A
Lord in
respect
every
Jesus.
way. The Lord
They
in every.
respect Jesus. They don't even open on Sunday. They say, nope, we ain't gonna do it. It's
Right.
against God.
It's against
But Monday through
God.
Saturday,
Let's get it in.
boy,
Gonna give you that sugar.
we gonna make you go to that cabinet get them pills. We gonna make you get them pills.
that guy.
And look how we trick ourselves. I used to go when I was eating them because Justice worked at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
First of all,
Justice used to work at
Justice
Chick-fil-A.
was working at Chick-fil-A. I used to tell him, put a bag by the dumpster when I come to pick you up with some of that Chick-fil-A sauce, about 6 of them
That
sandwiches.
Polynesian sauce.
About 6 of them sandwiches. Your
Put it by
daddy-
the dumpster.
Put it by the dumpster. I'm going
Right.
to put it in the trunk, then I'm going to come get you. Boy, look. They got to do something.
Right.
You over there at Chick-fil-A, you ain't trying to get no come up for your family? Boy, you got to think of your family. The hell with that job. It's a special night.
Pop,
Told
pop.
you it's a special night.
Look, Melissa says, I'm listening. So good, Melissa. You listening? You going to get off that meat?
But you're going to
Get off
Chick-fil-A
that
tomorrow,
meat
though.
so you can get on your feet now.
Oh, you better do a rhyme.
Get off
that meat so you can get on your feet.
Hey, listen, we really just saying, start with you, because we do have something where I've been doing something for years with my community called Meatless Monday Movement. So, a way that you can start incorporating it is that you take this and you make it a family-oriented thing where you say, okay, all right, so the family, this is what we're going to do on Monday. We're going to go meatless. So we're going to come up with these different types of ways for us to eat, and it's going to be all meatless. And not only
Pause.
brings
Some of you ladies want to go meatless. That ain't what he talking about. He talking about what you cook. All right?
That's fasting. You got to fast.
Yeah, you don't
when
want
you
to
fast,
go
Ramadan,
meatless.
See, Ramadan, when you fast during Ramadan, you got to go
You got to
without
go
that
meet Yolanda be walking around the house in a t-shirt. I'll be like, now the goddamn the minister gonna come in the door and ask you, what are you trying to
What
do
are you trying to
to
do?
that man, sister? You know he don't need to see you like that till the sun go down. But when the sun go down, I can't find her. She hide in a goddamn closet. When the sun set, I be yelling her name, Yolanda. Yolanda. She's like, I ain't coming out there till in the morning. Till 6:20 when that sun go up. That's when you'll see me. I don't know where Yolanda is. Yolanda spend the night in the car.
That's because you've had him on that strong man and it turns
Let me tell you
beastly.
something about that strong.
Beastly
Oh,
every
get the
time.
moringa because we on time. I like that one on time.
Yes, we are. Jeff Burrs gives us thumbs up.
There you
What's
go,
up?
bro.
Thank you,
This
Jeff.
right here
Thank you, bro.
is called moringa. Maratha, what does this do? Because to the average eye, it looked like green dirt.
That's right.
But what's so special about it?
Moringa is something that I started taking back in 2006 when I moved to Zimbabwe, and it fights over 300 diseases in the body. So moringa is a herb that in the Bible they call the plants of renown. Renown means to renew.
Right.
So this is one of the plants of renown that spoke about in the Bible where whatever ailments that you may have going on, that I have going on. Moringa is an electric superfood that will go in and attack your ailments, and my ailments. So if I got gout, it's going to go and attack gout and get rid of gout. Yeah. You might have high blood pressure. It's going to concentrate on your high blood pressure. You might have diabetes. It's going to concentrate on your A1C count. And it alkalines the system out.
Wow.
So when I first found out about it, and I would never tell anybody this because I know how language works over here, but when I was in Zimbabwe, there was a guy who had HIV, and he was a skeleton. I mean, he was on this deathbed. So it was in the newspaper. They put this man on Moringa for 6 months. After 6 months, he got up. He back to regular size, up out the bed, walking around, and they could not find it in his system anymore. Now, I wouldn't tell anybody that it heals any of that, but I will say that we know what alkalinity is.
Yeah.
It says that when your body is alkaline, no disease can live in the body. That's what Dr. Sebi taught. So moringa is one of those superfoods that alkalines the system out. That's what moringa is.
And what else is it good for? Because I saw the girl say about keeping you regular.
Yeah.
Regularity.
You're gonna go and have your good number 2.
Yes.
You're gonna have your good.
He has an appointment every morning with the bathroom.
It's gonna be smooth.
Oh, we don't need to know all that though.
No, you gotta let them know that because some people
know all that.
Easy morning.
Right. Some people have a number 2 like
Sunday
ice cream.
Morning.
Some people have one like a smoothie.
Oh Lord.
All right.
No.
Because this is what they say. Watch my rock.
No.
You think I'm lying about this? In Africa, when you're so regular and it come out, you ain't got the white. That's what they say.
I'm not gonna do this.
I'm telling you what they say.
I'm not gonna do this with him. Like I really am not.
Y'all don't want this truth. Keep on running.
I bet you better wipe tomorrow.
I
bet you better wipe.
I love the right.
Bet you better not be drinking it too much now, honey.
No, you can get that moringa once in the morning and once at night.
I bet your system working real good.
Let me tell you something. It ain't and moringa don't care.
Hey Tone,
you can be in your car. It say pull over.
Hey, but
Look, go find somebody house you know.
London late for school. He gonna be late.
What? Be like, you tardy this morning. Why, Daddy?
Cause your daddy.
I thought that moringa was gonna give it a 7:45, but it's saying at 7:20. Let's go. Okay, and moringa do you like the ushers when you come into a concert? Just wait. Got your seat right over.
Chrissy is giving it she's giving it the heads up too. She said it's a testimony. She's a testimony.
Heads up. Pause.
So I want to speak
Jackie
about
Fillmore.
Jackie knows.
Jackie, you know about that moringa.
Jackie knows.
And it's one that he didn't bring, and I want to tell my nephew right here because he's listening. It's called Strong Man.
Oh my goodness!
When Yolanda see me put Strong Man in my smoothie,
you need the African
she go find
drums.
something to do.
There's African drums. There's music.
She go find something to do
because there's music
to get my mind off that Strong Man. Let me tell you something. Strong Man. Here's the sound that your lady hears when you don't have Strong Man. When you come in the bedroom and you ain't got that Strong Man, this is what she hear.
Cricket.
When you got that goddamn Strong Man,
what's she hearing?
Listen, I am back at A&T at 18.
You went back to college.
I'm on college campus. This boy done took me back to the gymnasium dance with this foolishness. When your lady call it foolishness when you finish,
right.
That's when you done move some furniture around, nephew.
Lord,
got the couch upside down. Look like the movers messed up the whole living room. That's what Bernie Mac say, stir it like motherfucking coffee. You understand me? I haven't, boy, I be trying to tell you a lot. I be like, you remember Get Out? Remember when the lady was doing it like this? I say now go back. Yolanda say, I'm not going. I say go.
You are so
goddamn fool in the sucking place. I'm about to put you in the sucking place with this goddamn Strong Man. And he ain't got none tonight. I asked him to bring some. Yolanda's so happy. She
That's
about to do
right.
the Holy Ghost dancing.
No,
like she Pentecostal.
No, I don't need no more.
Like she Pentecostal. That's Strong Man. Let me tell you how Strong Man sound when you pull your boxer briefs down. This,
you're so stupid. Y'all hear that, ladies? This is what it sounds like when that
Strong Man hit. You wake up and hit the bedpost. You don't even say ouch. You say, oh man, get out the way. Get out the way.
It's got girth to it.
Broomstick Tony is what they call me.
It's girthy.
Broomstick Tony. Goddamn. Yolanda, sweep it up. Yolanda know when I get up, start doing like this. She say, boy,
get back.
Go ahead now. I'm doing my morning prayer.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
It's a wrap.
Yes, I love when my husband takes his strong man to reorder. See, Melissa?
Ooh,
Melissa, like, look.
Come on now.
Melissa, no, got that strong man make you think you're seeing the Black Panther.
The Black Panther. It's
you
like
be
that
like,
vibranium, baby.
This is the black. When you take this, you will get the power of the black. Yolanda, I took it one night. Yolanda look like Forrest Whitaker. I said, boy, I'm about to.
What?
I don't mean look like.
I
mean,
was
you ain't look like Forrest Whitaker. You ain't look like Forrest Whitaker. What? I put one of them. I took a coaster and put it in my lip. I said, don't come in.
You did it like the lip people.
I said, Yolanda, take your clothes off. I'm not playing with you. I got this. Oh, they got that strong man.
But you're giving them too much. March 24th, y'all. You ain't getting no more of this. You better be in the building March 24th. Laugh It Up Thursdays is bigger than radio, baby.
Show them that
it's
side
going
side.
down.
Show them about the tea.
It's going down.
Show them about the tea. One night stand.
With Tone X, baby.
You need to be in the building. I need everybody in there. Need to look like a slave ship. Standing room only.
Yeah.
Love and support are action words.
Yeah.
Love and support are action words. You can't tell me you love me. You can't tell me you support me. You can't tell me you're mad at what they did to me at the radio station.
Right.
And not purchase a ticket and not come in there and see this live tape, this one night stand. And if you can purchase a ticket and you don't go, gift it to somebody.
Yeah.
Because laughter is still the best medicine. And don't act like we ain't at the top tier of people who need some damn laughter.
That's right.
Yes.
All right? If I could get some of them black folk out to Ukraine and bring them over here to the one night stand, I know they need laughter because they can't even get on the train.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
That's right.
They can't.
They sure can't. I know. I mean,
I wish I could go over there and do a show, but they won't let me fly in.
They won't let you fly in.
You know?
They got Brittany Grine over there hemmed up in Russia.
Oh, she sure is hemmed up.
She might not get back over
So look, Jackie says she gave Leonard some, and I had to sleep
downstairs.
upstairs 2 days.
I had to hide room for 2 days. That's what it'll do. It'll take you from T'Challa to Black Panther overnight.
I'm telling you, that don't listen to no Viagra.
Right.
Don't listen to that.
You don't need that.
This is something
Come
natural.
see Marathi for that strong man.
And if you want to get the Marathi, yeah, well, ladies, you can get that too.
Yeah, you can get
but
that
I don't know, goddamn you.
You might not
You ever
want.
rode a horse? I rode one.
Show them what it sound like, though.
And Marathi come knock on your door.
And it's not his hand.
You look at his keyhole, you be like,
yeah, it ain't his hand.
Nigga ain't even got his hands out.
Right, he got his hands in his pocket.
He down there doing this. He talking about. Hey, nephew. He in there like this. You got your house coat like this. I'm not doing that. I'm going, let me get this vibrator. I'm not gonna mess with this boy. This boy come here to kill me. Goddamn Spider-Man out here. So
He said, let me get this vibrator.
Look,
Not even overnight.
you can get the soursop tea.
Yes.
Okay. You can get the moringa.
Yes, you can.
You can get that strong man.
Yes, you can. And you can get that.
You can get the sea moss.
Kikabani.
You can get it all
Bunny.
from our brother right here. Tell them how they can get in contact with you, man. How they can order it. How they can find you on social media. Give them the rundown.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram, Marathi Howie, on Facebook and Instagram. To come out the Vegan Vibe Music Series, which is a huge vegan event that we do here in Charlotte that is like a big family reunion for our people.
Yeah,
so we bring everybody together. It's family friendly, it's pet friendly.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can follow us on Vegan Vibe Series on Instagram or Vegan Vibe Music Series on Facebook. If you want any of these herbs, it's theblcshop.com. theblcshop.com. We'll probably text that into everything. And if you want sea moss gel, it's Kikaboni. Kikaboni.com for sea moss gel.
Spell it for him.
KIKABONI.com.
Kikaboni.
Kikaboni.com.
Somebody gonna name their daughter that.
Kikaboni.
What's her name? Kikaboni.
It means organic.
It's pristine. It comes in from St. Lucia, and all of my herbs come in from out of Africa. And I will explain something to you before we go. You can find moringa. You can find big packs of moringa in Walmart, can't you, Tony?
Yes, you can.
You can find it in a lot of different places.
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
But it's being grown.
GNC.
You can find in GNC. You can find over. but it's been grown here in America. So the difference between herbs that come from Africa, first of all, our people, whenever they brought us over here, they didn't bring our herbs or our food. They left that behind. So there is something about the soil of Africa because it has all the natural resources that run the world. So everything that's in your cell phone, your car, your stove, whatever, comes out of the soil of Africa.
That's true.
So the actual vegetation that grows on top is the best in the whole entire world. That's why everybody's in Africa trying to steal all the natural resources. But there is a gold called green gold. That's the vegetation that grows on top. So where you might find moringa and you might find other herbs in America, it's not African moringa. So I just want to make that clear that everything I bring comes out of the motherland.
Right. And that strongman herb comes straight out of Africa. And if you want your man to turn into T'Challa, ladies, you get him some of that strongman herb and take 2 days off.
The big boys.
Take 2 days off.
Right.
And come back and see him on that third day. Kind of like when Jesus moved that rock.
Right.
They said that third day that it was gone.
It was gone.
After that third day, your ass gonna be gone. He gonna turn into the goddamn Tasmanian devil on your ass. You ain't gonna know what to do.
Jackie said spell it again. How you spell the Kikaboni?
KIKABONI.com. KIKABONI.com.
Let me tell you this. I took some strong man and goddamn, I got up one morning about 4 a.m. It woke me up.
It woke me up too.
And I went in the bathroom and took a picture. I say, boy.
And what you do with the picture?
I said, this shit here.
What you do with the picture after you take the picture? I didn't get that.
Well, it wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. It was for me to just be like, boy, look.
Where you get the picture?
Boy, look. You got something there. Okay? It was for me to feel good about myself at 54.
You working with something.
Boy, look here. This is generational wealth. Now you pass this on to your sons. Don't give a damn about no damn money, no life insurance policy. They sitting on $1 million.
Stupid.
And she gonna give it to him.
What?
And she gonna give it to him.
Talk about my daddy leave me nothing. My son say, hell you say.
Hell you say. Not hell you say.
Hell you say. My daddy left me everything. Now goddamn. Now look. We want y'all to know. You see what we got on tonight. Go ahead and show him, baby.
Oh, man.
Go ahead and show him.
Oh, man. Hey. GF. Grown fit. Break it down. Hey.
It's grown fit, but if you wear it when you want that strong man, it's getting funky.
It's getting funky.
It's getting funky. Give it that sweet, that gushy, that nasty stuff.
Give it to me.
When the moringas in the system, ain't no telling them. Remember, I did some. That's what they be yelling.
I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Don't put your hands on me.
No, you don't. Now you all sit down.
Okay. Well, I like how
Sit
this
down.
looks.
Sit down for your cleavage pop up.
I like how this looks.
Then it be in your DM. So is Tone treating you right? Sit down. Nobody want all that
I like
goddamn
how this
pressure.
look right here, though.
So what is Tone really nice to you? Sit down. Nobody want all that pressure. Look, we got it in that gray and white.
They can't see that.
Y'all, they can see it.
You got to get up close.
Baby, this Technicolor.
You got to get up
see
close.
that.
You see that gray? That hell of a gray.
Hey, and it's gray sweatpants season.
Yeah, it is.
fellas. That's why you need a strong man, cause a great sweat
That's
man.
strong, man.
Oh, boy.
Don't
I
worry
can
about that
see
yellow.
clearly
boy.
now. The
I need that yellow in my
rain
life.
is
Oh,
gone.
I got the
Yellow,
yellow in
baby.
my life.
Call it mellow yellow.
The melanin pop
It got
up. Y'all
burning.
see how that yellow got my
Yes.
melanin popping off right up in here?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ain't that blue?
That's that
You got that
Royale.
blue?
That's that Royale.
That Royale.
That's that
Yeah,
what you put
Royale.
on. That's what you put on with that strong man, that royalty.
Yeah.
And
You brought-
everything we do, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, everything we do,
It's all in love.
we do it in love.
See? Because love always wins.
Love always wins. Everything we
always
do.
wins.
That's why your man Tone X, we don't hold grudges. We don't speak ill will to nobody.
Right.
It's all love when I move.
Right.
And the reason why I'm telling you that Thursday, March 24th, we about a week out.
Yeah.
A little over a week.
A little over a week.
And Yolanda usually cuts online ticket sales to give you a chance to say, we ain't cutting shit. I told her.
It's gonna be a slave
I
ship
told her I
in there,
wouldn't give a damn
baby.
if they stand on top of that piano and stat.
It's gonna be packed.
You get your ass there on time.
Pack, don't pack, don't pack.
Go to ysprosent.com. ysprosent.com. Get your VIP tickets.
Yes.
Get your general admission tickets. Yes, you can pay at the door, but why risk that? That's going to be like rolling dice that night. The reason why I say I need everybody, have you ever been needed for something? Besides your kids needing you, besides your parents needing you. I need everybody to come out. Why, Marathi? Because I believed them when they would tell me on the live that they love me. Right. I believed you when you told me you support me. I believed you when you thought it was an outrage at what they did to me at Beasley. I believed you when you said, brother, just let us know your next move. We got you. Well, love and support are action words. You can't tell nobody you love them and let the word lay dormant. You can't tell nobody you support them and let the word lay dormant. You got to put it into action. If not, the individual will sit back and revisit the whole track record with you and see if it's true. A person can tell you anything, Marathi, but what they do in the end is what they meant all along. That's your grown man quoted.
Let's tell it to him again.
Can tell you anything, but what they do in the end is what they meant all along. If you love me, buy a ticket. If it's real love, purchase a ticket. I can't go, like my girl Darlinda said. I'm going to purchase a ticket. And if I can't go, I'm going to gift it to someone. Because you have to be a giver to be a good receiver.
That's right.
I'm trying to receive this love that you say you got for me. And I guarantee you this. I'm going to make your ass laugh, roll. I got 28 and a half years of joke books to go through.
Come on, baby. You better
and condense it down to 40 minutes.
You better tell
28 years of joke books to condense down to 40 minutes. And you're going to get all of it. You're going to get all of it Thursday, March 24th. Not only are you going to get it, it's being taped. This is a live recording.
It sure is.
Because you're going to see it again on a bigger platform.
Come on.
Not only are you going to see it on a bigger platform, there is a huge, and when I say huge, I'm talking about a huge announcement. Elephant ass huge.
Chris said she removed the whole, her mama moved the whole
section. Took the whole thing off.
Come on,
I ride with mama.
That's support. That's love.
I need that grandmama stocking usher board support, where she turned the stocking and put a knot in it so it wouldn't go down under calves. I need that cross your heart, 24-hour support bra.
That's right.
Support that keep your titties up on your chin like this all day until you take that bra off, and then it looks like two kindergartners in timeout. I need that kind of support. I need that stocking cap support that you took your grandmama's stocking cap in them ways, and when you took it off, you was in the club with a goddamn line around your head. Everybody knew you had that stocking cap on. It ain't going, the line ain't leave till you got home. All in the club dancing with a line on your head. They knew what it was.
Stupid.
I need that kind of support. Go to ysprosent.com. Like Shalimar say, we're going to make this a night to remember. Get on top of your health game.
We love you too, Troy.
Talking about love, get on top of your health game, because your health is all love. Yes. All right?
VeganVibesMusicSeries.com. Yes. Man. Y'all sign up for Vegan Vibe Music Series.
Make sure you get on that.
Be a vendor. If you got some vegan food, come out. As long as you meet the health regulations, let's go.
Ram, Selena, who is Ram, sounded like the weatherman. And if y'all want that grown fit, we showed you the new flavor.
Come on, babe.
Plus, we got the new V-neck tees.
Yes,
in white, black, red, royal blue. Okay? That white is dope.
Oh, that white is crispy.
Go to grownfitwear.com. Shout out to my girl, Tiffany, officially Tiffany.
Yeah.
She already ordered a yellow and a green tracksuit.
She got that green.
She's not playing. All right? So it's all about support, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about support. And we understand when the elders, Maratha used to say, one door closed, another one open. Mm-hmm. But you can't believe that if you don't have any faith in yourself.
Right.
And believing in yourself is one of the hardest jobs in the world, because there's no days off. Yes. You can't take a day off to stop believing in yourself.
Bigger than radio.
Because it's enough people that's going to stop believing in you anyway. See, let me tell you what happened. Love is like rainfall. Love is like rainfall. No matter how hard it come down, no matter how hard it come down and mess up the ground, eventually the sun gonna come out and the water gonna evaporate. Well, that's what love do. You was hot 2 weeks ago when they took me off the air and the love rain was coming down. You was hot a week ago because it still was fresh and I wasn't back and the love rain. But now in that third, fourth week,
Come on now.
it start drizzling. By the time that one night stand get back, it's clear. You don't even know it rained unless somebody told you. Do you understand what I'm telling you with that analogy? I need the love and the rain to keep coming down. I need to walk around with an umbrella on my head from my folk. If not, stop telling me you love me and stop telling me you support me because I'm 54. I don't need you to gas me up. You know why? Because I like riding around on E. So don't gas me up.
Look
all
what
right?
Chrissy say. She say Grown Fit will be available at Vegan Vibe
Think it
Music
won't?
Series.
Think it won't? Yolanda gonna be out there in it with no panties on.
That's that.
Okay?
No, I'm not.
Huh?
Don't tell him that, boo. Because I'm not gonna do it. Don't tell him that. Now, see, if I go out there and do it with no panties on, then it's gonna be a problem.
No, it ain't, because I'm gonna have that strong man and I'm gonna have you right under that table. They gonna be like, why is the Grown Fit falling on the floor? Somebody go get told it, Yolanda. Because you know I got that black drape. You can't see what I'm doing on there.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
Tone, I gotta tell you something, Tone. Before we go, Tone. Now you know my
I'm
mom.
conging it.
The champ is here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, we gotta wrap it up. Yes.
Now you know my mom. Now
Yeah.
my mom is. She just had her
Man,
70th
listen.
birthday.
Yes,
Okay.
happy
You tell
birthday,
your
my
mom I love her. Your
queen.
mom
Beautiful
left
mom.
me.
And Latisse.
That's right.
Your mom left
My
me
sister.
One of the most
My sister.
beautiful messages.
Yeah.
A voice message. Your mom left me, man, about keep going and about greatness. Boy, your mama don't play.
Man, let me tell you something. You just manifested a thought that she told me at 4:15, 4:30 today about what you just spoke about. That you just spoke about when the rain starts supporting, or when you're on top and you ain't hot no more. How do you keep? She just brought that message to me and said, "Tell Tone this." Didn't he used to write for Monique sitcom?
Come on,
Didn't
now.
She started naming all the things that she know that you used to do, and she was like, "This ain't nothing but a blessing for Tone to elevate to a higher
Period.
level." So tell Tone that's all I want him to do, and he got the blessing from the ancestors to do that.
It's bigger than radio.
Elevate and take it where it's going.
That's mom, queen. It's bigger than radio.
My brother have a moment.
I know. I just wanted to do your sound effect.
give me and my brother.
I just wanted to be your sound effect.
This is why I'm going to Africa with Maratha. You're going to be here with a girl.
No, I'm not. I'm going to.
I'm going to ride a
I'm gonna be there too.
I'm getting ready to go high five a silverback. That's something I always wanted to do. And I want to ask that elephant, is that trunk deadly like they say it is? Goddamn. Is that trunk? Oh, you on strong man. So that goddamn trunk, sir. Look.
Oh, Snaps Media Group. What's up? They say elevate. That's right,
That's what
baby.
we gonna do, man.
Elevate.
Can't stop the bum rush, man. Allah is the best planner, and I love y'all for real, not for ratings. And in case you don't know, the name of the one night stand is "It's Bigger Than Radio."
And just tell them who came up with that name.
The
I swear
queen.
came up with that name.
The goddess. The goddess did it.
Yolanda, she said because it's bigger than radio. And we want to tell y'all something right now, but we can't because Bad Boy's moving silent.
That's right.
But it's a whole crew here.
Who is a whole crew?
And when I say a whole crew, I ain't talking about it's some of my cats I grew up
Yeah.
with. I'm talking about cameras. I'm talking about boom mics.
Yeah.
I'm talking about lighting.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a whole crew.
Talking about EPs,
The question
ADs,
the question
CDs,
is why?
all that.
The
I'm sorry. I just had to let them know I'm sorry. Okay. I'm your background singer. That's all.
This is where Malcolm and Betty ain't see eye to eye. When Malcolm trying to make a point and bring it home, and Betty
I'm
back
the
there doing all
background
the
singer now.
shenanigans.
He's a bad man, I'm a jammer. I'm sorry.
Just forget it.
No, go ahead. No, you can't. I am Malcolm X. You can't forget it now. You got to do it. Go ahead, baby.
Something big is happening.
It is.
And we are part of something big.
Yes.
And to thank people without thanking people, because that'll be giving it away. We just want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of your vision
Yeah.
and to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what this is.
But you will.
But to everyone involved, because a lot of times cats just be like, yeah, thank you. No.
Nah.
To everyone involved, from top to bottom.
Bottom.
We appreciate you. We call it T-E-E, time, energy, and effort. And I believe we more excited than you are.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We just try to hold it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell y'all March 24th.
What's
And don't let them be in the building. Because if I bring them on stage
Oh, them
and let you see
is in the building.
who it is,
Them is gonna be
then
in the
everybody
building.
faint. We
Come on now.
we have smelling salts for all of them.
Yeah, we will. Them is gonna be in the building, so you better be in the building
We have
on March
smelling
24th.
salts for all of
So you can understand what this announcement is. I'm sorry, I'm doing my part now. I'm doing my duty.
Let you do your part.
Yeah, that's what I do, right? I am the brand manager. I am the promoter. I am the manager. I am the event planner.
I wish you had
So.
I wish you had
That's strong man. You shut up tonight.
She been quiet all the way home in the car. You know how a kid that did something, don't say nothing in the car, hoping his daddy gonna forget he got that whipping cup. She be in the car just
Zip my
sitting there,
lip. I will zip
doing
my
like
lips.
this.
I'm about to zip my lips.
Talking about,
right
it was
now.
a good show, wasn't it, baby? That ain't gonna help you.
That ain't gonna help you.
I'm about to
I done
zip
put some
my
in this
lips.
water. Your ass in trouble.
I'm zipping my lips right
I
now.
done put some in this water. Your ass in trouble. We gone, man. All right.
Give
We
him
love
that
y'all,
music.
man. It's a grown man.
It's a grown man in the building. I don't think you're ready. Come on. We riding on some grown man years. We step into some grown man years. Conversation on some grown man years. Put your hands up on some grown man years. We puffing on some grown man years. We sipping on some grown man years. Come on. We vibing on some grown man years. We loving on some grown man years.